folks. You know, I don't care whether you're doing landscaping, tree work, this work, that work, lawn work, plumbing, you name it. If you don't have a socket set in your vehicle, you should get one. Even if you don't do this kind of work, you'd be amazed how often they can come in handy. So like 20, 40 bucks at an automotive store or something. And these little things will help you get your day moving. Okay? So I love a good Honda engine. In fact, I love this whole machine. But it does happen that the cord breaks. If it has a pull cord for the motor, it's gonna snap. Guaranteed. So when that happens, encourage you to be prepared. Because there's been a couple days where I was not prepared, and it changed my day. And needless to say, I wasn't too happy. So, luckily, I had a pair of needle nose pliers so I could clip off the end. Where it busted, it's frayed, so it's harder to get it through smaller holes, right? And now I learned that I want to keep a lighter in my truck. If you have a lighter, you can burn it, it'll melt together, you can kind of mold it a little bit. It's one good thing about working with smokers sometimes is they typically have a lighter, and I don't smoke, so I don't know light. Anyway, put that through there, and you want to have just enough to see. This is where the little lighter thing would be good, because this is an even smaller hole. So I'm doing this for now because, of course, I got to get my job going again. But typically when this happens, it's probably had its time. So it's going to be time that I should really just take a few minutes out of my day and go buy a new cord. Because it's most likely going to happen again in the near future. And if I just go get a new cord, then that'll be fixed. But fortunately, I think we're going to be able to get moving on our job. Luckily, this only has 3 bolts. Pretty much most Honda engines are the same. You used what? 10 millimeter socket. Me personally, I think I got this from Advanced Auto Parts, a Tech socket set, as you can see right here. Ooh, almost emptied all that all over the garage, or driveway. But, so, put this little bad boy back together, and we don't have to have any lost hair. And I don't know why I didn't use it. I even have a tiny impact in the truck, but it's really not necessary, but it would speed things up just a tiny bit. I know, for all you mechanical people, like, get it together, AJ, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Unless it's on a chainsaw nut, and then it's backwards. And you don't want to crank them down too tight. For one, you'll strip them out, and that's no good. And two, this stuff's going to happen again. So you don't want to have to work too hard to loosen them up. But ultimately, you don't want to strip your bolts. Trying to find the right size for some stuff is a real pain in the biscuits. So, let's see. There you have it, but that's also going to be, you see this hanging right here, it's going to be a little good reason for me to just redo it anyway, because will that work? Yes, and it'll work for a long time, but it's just something that bugs me personally. Anyway, if you run into an issue like that, I really hope this video helps. Again, it's good to have a socket set in your truck or car. You never know when it can come in handy. And just a little tool bag. Like in mine, I keep Phillips and flathead screwdrivers, needle nose pliers, channel locks, a couple other little knickknacks that you just never know when they're gonna come in handy. And sweet Lord, if we don't get 50 cars coming by right when I'm trying to do videos, I promise you, when this is done, they're all gonna go away. So anyway, again, I hope this helps. Peace out.